Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kieran Rodriguez repping out for the 518. You already know what it is. Alright, we're going to be talking about top 10 players to watch out for this upcoming NBA season. Number 1, Andrew Wiggins. Okay, we have always been talking about Wiggins ever since he got into the league. The 2013, high school All-American. He didn't do too well at Kansas, but hopefully things went good for his way. My whole view on Wiggins is that he's actually going to really be dropping like 25, 30, like a game, because I have a strong feeling that Wiggins will put up that type of power and put up that type of, basketball mentality. He might even have visions of being like Kobe or maybe like another Tracy McGrady. Like, hopefully, like, he don't get injured, but, Andrew Wiggins and along with Zach LaVine, that's going to be a crazy lineup for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I can't wait for Karl Anthony Towns in his second year. This first year of the Timberwolves was tremendous. It was definitely better than, I'd probably say last year. Last year was not to be the best season ever, but I mean, now with KG coming into the mix and teaching his teammates what to do right for this upcoming season, I think that the Timberwolves will be really good for their dynasty, because I think Andrew Wiggins should really, shock the whole crowd in Minnesota to try to get a ring, because I think he has a very good, base set body where he can turn into a really big small forward to just really be lighting niggas up. Alright, so number 2, Damian Lillard. Yeah, shout out to you, boy. He's gonna have a crazy good year. I think Lillard's future, he's gonna be pretty good. But the thing with him is that, there's a lot of talk saying should he be traded. I don't think so, just because I think the Trailblazers really have good talent. They're not going anywhere in about a few years to the finals. But, I mean, as far as player physicality... Oops, sorry. Burping. Shit. But nah, as far as players' futures and physicality, Damian Lillard, he's going to be lighting that shit up in the next couple of years. Hopefully he does win a ring, but, the thing is like, his team is already good right now, so CJ McCollum and all those other guys, they're going to be killing it too. Alright, so let's get down to a few rookies that I think that will be a really good prospects, leading into a dynamic team duo, or maybe a little twist up. We'll talk about Buddy Hield. I think Buddy Hield is going to have a really great, tremendous season. I don't know what team he went to. Maybe Pelicans, or... Yeah, that could be right. Pelicans or either the Suns. I'm not too sure. Correct me on that. I know Dragan Bender, he is there. Buddy Hield, he's going to have a crazy season. I think with, Anthony Davis and many other guys that are really coming up into the priming ages, or their so-called soon-to-be, like the all-star level, Buddy Hield is going to have a crazy season. I know that he will do great. It's just that, the NBA is so, coming from the media, they try to make it seem like it's hard, but when I look at some of these guys into the Summer League this year, they have a really good, basic set with how they play. But that doesn't really conclude with how the NBA season is. The NBA season, niggas just be taking threes, and then they're like, whoop, and then it's like, what? It's not even that hard to make a three, but I mean, now that I think about it, like, I think it's just like they don't really care about the season. They care about the playoffs more than to be a regular season. So obviously you're going to have those given nights where Damian Lillard or Steph Curry or anybody that's a star player go off 30 points or more. But that's questionable. Alright, so like, I'll probably go with maybe 3 more players. The next player I'll go into detail with will probably be Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn is going to become a super beast. I think he's going to have a tremendous future at Minnesota. It's going to be a crazy year for the Wolves. It's just like, the Timberwolves, like, I feel like that the NBA has been trying to make them better ever since the whole Kevin Love bullshit, thing, which I really think it's been a loss for the Cavs, but really not. LeBron, he did go back-to-back 40 points a game in the finals, so I think maybe the Kevin Love thing was a good idea, but Kevin Love was the only person keeping Cleveland Cavaliers, up for their title hopes for this year. So, like, it just makes me come to think, what is LeBron going to do if they lose again? Like, let's just say if it's coming out of the ironic storyline factor of Kevin Durant and the Warriors repeating to face LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers this upcoming NBA season. So, yeah. Alright, so 2 more players left. Kristaps Porzingis, the Latvian king. You already know what I'm going to say. He is going to become an assassin this year. He is going to become crazy with my boy Derrick Rose. I love you, homie. Chirac, what up? Nah, just kidding. But, you know, like, I'm from New York City. You know, New York City, represent! Oh! So, you know, hopefully, Porzingis, he can make some noise happen for, you know, this season. My whole prediction is that I think he could maybe drop about 25 points per game. He has a very good, you know, skill set, attitude. He can really light up the whole crowd when it comes down to a tight basketball game. I just feel like just from his, you know, his humbleness, his hard work, his dedication, that's a true NBA player that can take over the dynasty for the New York Knicks, you know, franchise. The final player that I will go into detail, and I'm sorry, Ben Simmons, he is better than you, Brandon Ingram. The Duke homies will never go away. And actually, like, I do have one more, I'm sorry. Brandon Ingram, I say this because, you know, with any Duke player, whether if you do come out of, you know, the second year or third year, I feel like you are not as good when you get into the league. But Brandon Ingram, he is something else. I looked at the Los Angeles Lakers scrimmage, which he did pretty good. It's just that there's certain flaws that he needs to work on. He just needs to get bigger. I just feel like with the speed along with the speed along with, you know, lifting and getting his muscles up, he will become a dynamic force for the Lakers. Same thing with D'Angelo Russell and Julius Randle. Because I just feel like that team is going to be really fire. It's like you're going to see some guys coming out of their, you know, true self, like becoming beasts next year. But final player to actually look out for, watch out for the man, the myth, the legend, the Heedle, Justice Winslow. All right, so with Justice Winslow, like I've always, you know, liked him ever since day one. Love you, nigga. Yeah, no homo. But nah, for real, Justice Winslow, he's definitely gonna be killing it for this upcoming NBA season. Just by looking at him in Summer League, he is going to become the best small forward representing for the Miami Heat. And I just feel like with the Miami Heat, it's going to become a better rivalry with me being the Chicago Bulls fan. You already know. Shout out to Nick, the Bulls fan. All them Bulls niggas that be riding and dying out there. You're like, woo! Yeah, New Yorker, Chicago. Oh, all right. Well, hey, hopefully the Bulls can go back to title hopes. Jimmy is putting in that work. Like, it's just crazy how in one day, like, your body just gets so tired after you be exerting yourself in the gym all day. It kind of tells me how NBA players do work out. But, all right, that's all. Another video coming out. I'm probably going to talk about the John Jones thing. And then I will probably talk about 5 teams that will be good for this upcoming NBA season. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned. And I will be coming out with more gaming videos and live streams. So I am out. Peace.